Most men think muscle growth only happens in the gym, but the truth is, your daily habits can either supercharge your gains or completely sabotage them. In this video, we're exposing the shocking daily routines that actually make muscles grow faster. Simple actions you can do every day from the moment you wake up to the moment you sleep that turn your body into a non-stop growth machine. Stay tuned, because once you see these habits, you'll never look at muscle building the same way again.
Number 6. Start every morning with hydration. The first thing you drink in the morning decides whether your body wakes up like a Ferrari or like a rusted lawnmower. And most guys, they roll out of bed, reach for coffee, and wonder why their muscles look flatter than a pancake. That's because water, yes, plain water, is the first anabolic switch. Skip it, and you're starting the day in a dehydrated state, basically choking off your muscle growth before you've even brushed your teeth. When you sleep, your body loses water through breathing and sweating, leaving you drier than the Sahara. That dehydration thickens your blood, slows nutrient transport, and strangles recovery. Imagine trying to pump gas into your car through a clogged hose. That's what your muscles deal with when you're dehydrated. The fix? Start the day with a tall glass of water, 16 to 20 ounces minimum. Bonus points if you add electrolytes or a pinch of sea salt to boost absorption and jumpstart circulation. Hydration isn't just about quenching thirst, it's about fueling performance and recovery. Water is literally what transports amino acids to rebuild muscle tissue, carries oxygen for performance, and flushes out metabolic waste. Without enough of it, your muscle pump is pathetic, your endurance tanks, and your recovery crawls. Ever felt that dead, flat feeling in the gym? That's not lack of motivation, that's lack of hydration.
Number 5. Never skip protein at breakfast. If you're rolling out of bed and diving straight into carb-only breakfast, cereal, toast, maybe even just coffee, you're sabotaging your gains before the day even begins. Protein at breakfast isn't optional. It's the ignition key for muscle protein synthesis after a long night of fasting. Skip it, and your body stays in breakdown mode longer, basically eating away at the muscle you worked so hard to build. Think about it. You've gone 7 to 9 hours without food, your body's starving for amino acids, and instead of giving it what it needs to start repairing and growing, you dump in sugar or skip breakfast altogether. That's like showing up to a construction site with workers, but no building materials. The crew is ready, but there's nothing to build with. Muscle protein synthesis doesn't just magically happen. It requires raw material, and that raw material is protein. So what's the magic number? Aim for at least 25 to 40 grams of high-quality protein within the first hour of waking. That's the sweet spot proven by research to maximize muscle-building signals in the morning. Think whole eggs, egg whites, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, or a whey protein shake. If you're in a rush, a scoop of whey blended with milk and a banana will do more for your physique than any fancy breakfast bar pretending to be healthy. And here's a little science nugget. Your body is most sensitive to amino acids after fasting overnight. This means that breakfast protein you eat actually has an outsized effect on your growth compared to protein eaten later in the day. So yeah, that morning meal can literally decide whether today's training leads to growth or just wasted effort. You're enjoying the video? Comment where you're watching from. Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, click the subscribe button. Number 4. Take movement breaks throughout the day. Sitting all day is basically the fastest way to kill your gains without even realizing it. You could hit the gym for an hour, crush your workout, but if the other 23 hours are spent slouched in a chair like a melted popsicle, you're stalling progress. Muscles don't thrive in stagnation. They thrive when blood flow is constant. That's why movement breaks throughout the day are like secret growth hacks most guys ignore. Every time you move, even in small bursts, you pump fresh nutrients and oxygen into your muscles. You're delivering amino acids where they're needed, flushing out metabolic junk, and keeping your metabolism humming instead of snoozing. A 5-minute walk after a meal, a set of bodyweight squats between Zoom calls, or a quick band pull-apart session is more anabolic than you think. These aren't workouts, they're micro sessions that keep your body primed for growth. Want a little shocker?
Studies show that people who add NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis, the fancy name for movement outside workouts, burn an extra 200 to 500 calories a day without even realizing it. That's fat melting away while muscle definition sharpens, all because you refused to be a statue at your desk. And the irony? Most lifters will debate supplements for hours, but won't stand up and walk for 5 minutes to fuel their gains. Here's a strategy. Set a timer for every 60 minutes. When it goes off, get up, move for 3 to 5 minutes, do push-ups, stretch your hip flexors, or pace the room while taking a call. If you're stuck at a desk, even standing up and shaking out your legs helps circulation. It's not glamorous, but the payoff is huge. Your muscles stay pumped, joints stay mobile, and you avoid that tight, stiff feeling that kills performance later in the gym. Now let's talk about the pump. You know that feeling in the gym where your muscles swell, veins pop, and you feel invincible? That's blood flow, and you don't have to wait until your workout to get it.
Number 3, train with precision, not just intensity. Thrashing around the gym with sloppy form, ego lifting weights you can barely handle isn't hardcore, it's dumb. Precision beats recklessness every time. Muscles don't grow just because you screamed under a heavy barbell. They grow when you give them the right stimulus, and that comes from controlled form, full range of motion, and progressive overload, not for pretending you're auditioning for a gym fail compilation. Think of your muscles like stubborn students. They don't respond to chaos. They respond to clear instruction. When you perform every rep with precision, you're literally teaching your body how to adapt. You're activating fibers properly, putting tension exactly where it belongs, and reducing wasted effort. That shaky half-rep bench press with your spotter doing half the lift? Yeah, that's building your ego, not your chest. Here's the kicker. Precision doesn't mean baby weights. It means you're in control. Lower the bar slowly, feel the stretch, explode up with intent. That's how you turn a set of 10 into a growth trigger instead of wasted motion. Anyone can load up the bar and let gravity do the work. The smart lifters know it's the ones who own every rep that build dense, defined muscle. And let's not ignore the obvious. Sloppy lifting is a ticket to injury city. Blow out your shoulder because you wanted to press 20 pounds heavier than you should, and congratulations, you just earned yourself 6 months of lost progress. Precision isn't boring, it's insurance. It keeps you in the game long enough to actually see results. Progressive overload. Everyone parrots this phrase, but very few understand it. It's not just adding weight every week until you break yourself, it's increasing tension over time. That could be through adding weight, adding reps, tightening form, slowing tempo, or even reducing rest. Precision gives you options. Intensity alone limits you.
Number 2, prioritize recovery rituals every night. You think growth happens when you're lifting weights? Wrong. Growth happens when you're unconscious, drooling on your pillow while your body repairs the damage you did in the gym. Sleep isn't optional. It's the anabolic jackpot. Skip recovery and you're not a grinder, you're just sabotaging your own gains. Every serious lifter knows this. Recovery rituals aren't luxury, they're law. Here's the deal. When you sleep, your testosterone and growth hormone peak. These two are the kings of muscle repair and hypertrophy. But if you're staying up scrolling YouTube at 1 a.m., you're cutting into your own hormone release window. Translation, you're trading muscle growth for memes. Sound smart? Didn't think so. A real nightly ritual starts before you even hit the pillow. Dim the lights an hour before bed. Kill the screens. Stretch out those tight hips and shoulders from training. Add a dose of magnesium or chamomile. Yeah, it sounds soft, but it's the stuff that lowers cortisol, your muscle-eating stress hormone. The lower the cortisol, the better your body switches into repair mode. Want a shocking truth? Missing sleep for just one night can drop testosterone levels by up to 15%. That's like fast forwarding your hormonal clock 5 years in one evening.
And guys still brag about functioning on 4 hours of sleep like it's a flex. It's not a flex, it's a death sentence for your gains. And let's talk about muscle soreness. That soreness you're carrying from Monday's squat session, it's not going anywhere if you keep sabotaging your recovery. Deep sleep stages are when your body ramps up protein synthesis. No sleep, no synthesis, no growth. Simple math. Recovery isn't just sleep, it's the full nightly ritual. Foam rolling or mobility drills to keep joints happy, light stretching to prevent stiffness, maybe even some breath work to slow your nervous system down.
Number 1. Journal and track every rep. Most guys in the gym have no idea what they did last week. They think they benched 225 for 8 reps. But was it really 8 clean reps or 6 sloppy ones and 2 half reps with their buddy dragging the bar off their chest? Without tracking, it's all a blur. And guess what? If you can't measure it, you can't progress. Period. Journaling your training is the difference between actual growth and years of spinning your wheels. Every rep, every set, every rest period, write it down. Log your weights, your tempo, even how you felt. This isn't busy work, this is data. And data turns you into a scientist of your own body. When you see on paper that you added 5 pounds or 1 extra rep compared to last week, that's progressive overload in black and white. And don't stop at workouts. Track your meals too. Protein intake, carb timing, hydration. You'll be shocked at how much faster results come when you connect the dots between food, training, and recovery. You'll also catch your own excuses in real time. No more lying to yourself about eating enough protein when your log shows you've been living off 2 protein shakes and a bagel. Some of you are thinking, man, journaling is tedious. Really? But scrolling social media for an hour isn't? You'll waste endless time staring at other people's physiques, but won't take 5 minutes to jot down your own progress? That's not laziness, that's self-sabotage. If you like the video, leave your comment. Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, click the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.